I managed to refresh it properly. There we go. I think that fixed the issue. Hopefully that looks proper. I had to try fiddling with some... Notice when it muted my notification sounds now. Notification sound was because of the weather, which is annoying. Alright, let's see. So A215 is this way. Why did it turn on the message thing again there? It was supposed to be hidden. It's a little bit annoying. I'm gonna see if I can quickly turn it off again. That should have saved as off. Did that hide it? Hopefully. There we go. That's hidden now. So A215, and that's where I was. And this is 15. Which slots in right here. Somehow. Ow. A little sharp. And it also needs the feet. 15 takes 1. And that just slots right in. Seems about right. For some reason it seems short. I don't know why. But then I need the same for the other side. I can just slot that in. One thing I might even consider doing is trying miniature painting as a stream possibility. Since there is a D&D miniature I can paint, and I can also try and paint both this, which is a resin 3D print of Red 13 from Final Fantasy VII. Though that one I might wait a while to paint because it seems like it'd be a bit of a challenge. I have a chocobo. Here it is. Another option of something to paint is this chocobo. Actually, I'm gonna have to quickly wipe off the desk because it's been sitting on my desk for like 2 years now. But chocobo, you can actually see how high quality it is in terms of what resin printing can do. Oh yeah, that popped up perfectly. I can actually show this off. One thing I was thinking of doing for the next FanFest is showing off, or making 3D prints of drop stones for the static. This one is, of course, the Red Mage. And it looks like an actual Red Mage stone. Just need to paint the actual symbol so it stands out a little bit more. Let's see if I can turn that off again. My phone is warm. Fiddling with some stuff again. So you're going to see it appearing back and forth. There, hopefully that's proper. There, that should look good. There, that seems about right. Where was I? Right, the other half. Where's that foot one? Right here. My desk is kind of a mess. I have so many wires on my desk, mostly. So I moved a ton of stuff over. So that way I had free space here. Alright, next, wings. Ooh, this one's actually surprisingly complicated. Or complex, rather. There's like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers per wing? That's actually a surprising amount. Oh yeah, I think I also 3D printed a Fat Cat. Just a one that would be like maybe that big, which would also make for a good practice paint. There was a little bit sore there for some reason. Alright. I'm gonna need A2 for the center. A216 specifically. For the one it's telling me to do. Oh wow, that is very thin. Guess makes sense considering it's like the core. Come on. There we go. I want to be very careful not to accidentally snap it. Oh, and there's also this piece I can take off. There. Yeah, surprisingly thin piece of plastic. Not as bad as mine. My drawer broke recently, so I rammed stuff on the side of my desk. Mine is very messy, to say the least. Like, I just have a big pile of wires that I have to sort out eventually. A18, A210. So I'm going to need A210 from this one. And A18. Where is my A1? Yeah, here it is. A18. Alright, let's see if I can put these together properly. Looks to be something similar to this. Okay, that seems to fit properly. Got a bunch of notebooks and stacks of documents on the side. Barely got room to move your mouse around. Okay, that is worse than mine, because I at least keep my mouse pad area safe. Or, like, clear of stuff. I move stuff onto it right now, because I'm doing just stuff in this area, but usually it's clear except for my Switch and one figure I have. So this one goes on top. Like this. Let's make sure that is completely on. I have to be careful not to put my face in the camera. I mean, I've done my face reveal in my Discord already, but that was a very specific image that I thought looked good. So we need B6 and B11. Oh, my finger's starting to hurt from just snapping all the pieces off that I need. George will be coming in next week, so I'll clear up a lot of things. Yeah, I need to get something just to start throwing stuff in, because I do have one drawer, but that is full of more wires and stuff. Like HDMI cables, more HDMI cables, power cables, etc., so I really don't have much. But, right, I needed B6 and 11 from B. So this one's 11. And B6. Okay, this one's B6. I should have one other model kit I might be able to do a stream of. Since this sort of means that I can actually do model streams and stuff. Is this the right one? Well, this one's definitely the right one. But is this one? Oh yeah, it seems to be. If it's on like this. Perfect. Let's snap this on. Come on. Snap on. Perfect. That actually makes the wing look really nice and layered like a proper wing. And that one snaps in here. Perfect, and then I just do the same for the other wing. It's coming together very nicely. So I just need to take the other half of these. I honestly expected that this would take longer, but it seems like this will only be like half a stream. I'm gonna need B1, B5. Alright, so that's B done. Come to think of it, I wonder if these are recyclable, or they're supposed to be thrown out. That's the one thing that I'm not a fan of, if that's the case, but regardless. My hand's getting very sore. Next. I'm gonna need one of these white ones again. And oops. I'm just kind of hanging a ring light on my microphone, so that way I have some extra light. Oh, is stream having issues again? God damn it, what's going on? Let's see if I tab back out and back in. Oh, we're back? Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with my Streamlabs. Like, I'm just using Streamlabs Mobile. Okay, yeah, now it's back to excellent. Weird. Well, I guess this is just what happens for the first time trying to get this stuff to work, maybe. Is it working properly now? My view is still buffering. Is it back? Okay, Okay, let's see if that works again. Okay. Seems like the feed's working properly now. It seems like Streamlabs is just rebooting itself occasionally. So that's something I'll have to look into when if I ever do another stream like this again. Is why everything, or it keeps disconnecting. Because there shouldn't be any reason. My phone's up to date. It's one that's not, like, super out of date or anything. I can't see any reason why it would be phone issues, at least. Put that in there. So this one's in the center. Let me start with this one. And you guys are gonna have to bear with the whole thing right around here, because it takes me forever to try and get rid of that with the thing that's holding my phone. So I'm just gonna leave that up and see if I can turn it off next time. Because it just, to me, it seems like it just obstructs the view of what you guys are actually here to see, which is the model building. There we go. That should be stuck on properly. And that's it, almost done. Okay, that's pretty neat. And hey, it stands. Alright, next is the tail. And the tail is going to be the hardest one. At least it's transparent, so it's not that bad. True. So you guys can still at least see past it. Come on. Don't want to damage it. There we go. And that's another piece. Completely stripped of its parts. There we go. And that's the tail. It looks like it gets stuck on like this. Does it go in any specific way? No, it doesn't seem to. Oh, yes, it does. There we go. And then the final thing is going to be the stand, and then I do stickers. Or... okay, yeah. Tongue is going to be a weird one to try and get the sticker on for, but... next it wants me to do the base, it looks like. So the base actually gets put together as its own thing, and then the model gets put on the base. The sport actually looks pretty neat. Let's see, it's like this, it looks like. Yep, and then that actually is the last piece from the builder. And it looks like it's like this. Actually, I want it like that, so the way the Pokeball is facing straight. And how does this go? Not like that. Oh, I think I might have that backwards. There we go, that's how it sits. And that's the model itself built, and then I just need to do the stickers. Which are going to be the most annoying piece to do. If you mess up a little bit, they won't stick quite right. I'm just going to set these off to the side. Let's see. Yeah, there are 18 of these ones. They all have to be put on here, which is going to be a bit of a troubling one. But let's see how it goes. Anyway. So I guess I'll start with the eyes. It's nice that these have the whole indent thing to make it easier to oops, there goes his beak. Well, I need it off anyway. So you can tell where the actual pieces go, the stickers themselves go. So I'll be right back. I do have a pair of tweezers I can use for it. There, got it. It'll make it applying a whole lot easier. So I think I'm getting my face in the way a little bit. And stick that all the way on. That looks pretty much good. And then the next one. There's the sticker sheet. Let's take this. Unfortunately, it's hard to tell exactly when I'll be in frame or not. This one I think I might have screwed up ever so slightly. It actually looks like it worked well enough. Where's the camera? Right there. That worked not too bad. And then next is the most annoying one, which is the tongue. Wait, no, next is the collar piece. But that's also going to be very annoying, surely. How does this go? This one I feel like I should just do by hand. Oh, that could have been bad. I'm gonna lean back so I can be more precise, so you won't see it on camera. There. And now the sides. Okay, that one didn't quite go right, but that's the unfortunate thing about doing these. If you're a little bit off, it can really mess up the sticker. And if you take off the sticker, it doesn't stick quite right, but you won't really see it unless you're specifically looking low. Next is the tongue, starting with the top. One thing is I just basically need more practice. Tongue sort of stickers are the ones I hate the most out of all of them. They just never feel like they stick quite right. And they always look janky to me. And then the bottom of the tongue. But on the plus side, you don't really see the tongue because the beak is supposed to be in the way. There. That is good enough, I'd say. Because because then all you'd really see the tongue is just a little bit from behind the beak. Yeah, you're barely gonna notice it. Oh. Placing stickers is probably your least favorite part. I can definitely see why it's my least favorite as well. It looks like I need one for each of the talons. That's... oh, right. Hey, welcome to Infinite. How's it going? You didn't know there were Pokemon balls? Yeah, there are actually a couple of them. I've already done the Garchomp kit off-stream when I first got it. And there's also the Ho-Oh one. These are actually made by Bandai Spirits, which, if I remember correctly, are the same people who do... oh, that was upside down. But the same people who actually do the actual Gundam kits, if I remember correctly. It's Bandai Spirits that does Gundam kits. Yeah. So yeah, they're basically technically official Pokemon Gundam kits. Next. Okay, good, I didn't put on the wrong one. Wait, what is 4 and 7 then? I don't see where it wants me to put on... oh, 4 and 7... oh, these are the inside of the beak ones. Okay. Wing Zero, another Zaku 2. Is this an Agumon? No, it's a Ho-Oh from Pokemon. I'm actually not sure what Agumon is. All I know is that is a Digimon, because every Digimon ends in Mon. But, right, I need that piece I set off the side. Where is it? Crap, hopefully I didn't lose it. Did I just lose the bottom half of the beak? No, I didn't. Good. Whew. I was worried there for a moment. Yeah, stickers are where you have to worry about precision. This one I'm going to lean back and be very careful with. Starting from the back, maybe. This one is going to be my least favorite out of all of them, because that does not want to go in quite right. Maybe I should start from the front? Yeah, no, that's... this is just going to be a good enough thing. I feel like I need to... that might be worth just doing a little bit of paint for instead of sticker. I don't know where my actual camera view field is. Yeah. Jumon, yeah, pretty much the main character's partner. Oh, right. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now, the orange dino thing. Made jobs on though? Yeah, I'm very happy with it. It's wild just how good 3D printers are, just like home ones. And how accurate they can get. Alright, I need to do the top half of the beak. Sorry that you guys are not really seeing this part of the sticker application. Is just Feels a whole lot easier to do leaning back in my chair. I feel like I get more precision by keeping my arms close to me. Oops. Come on. I don't even know why I'm putting stickers in it. It's like, who's gonna see that? Because it's gonna be from the top down, but I guess that's just for authenticity or something. Because people would definitely complain about not having the inside of the mouth proper when looking at the whole thing. Oops. Come on. I'll just do it with my hand. If it looks like crap, then just, I guess, don't look at the inside of my bird's mouth or whatever. I can't even care. Good enough. Same reason you don't paint the inside tanks? That makes sense. Some people want the authenticity, some people are just like, I don't want to have to deal with all that crap. Actually, is it? There we go. With the sticker, it actually feels like the bottom jaw stays in place properly. I guess it just adds a little bit more space for it, or a little less space for it to wiggle around. Like, yeah, I can see doing the bottom, because if you're looking at it head-on, again, I don't know where this is in the viewfinder until my stream catches up. Oh, it went unstable. Come on. Keeps dropping down to like 1 FPS for some reason. I just kind of have to wait for it to come back properly. Okay, I think it's back. You glue them shut and you think it's a Twitch side issue? It might be. I don't know. Wonder if anyone else is having the same issue. Gonna quickly refresh. Okay, is it popping up? There we go. Now it's back. Yeah, it feels like I need to just sometimes reopen the thing for whatever reason. It's not just you, stream I was watching earlier got hit with it. Oh, well. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. Loom shut. Yeah, a lot of extra work for something that most people aren't going to see besides you. But yeah, I can see why I would do the bottom of the mouth and the tongue, because looking at straight on, again, I don't know where's the viewfinder. Like, looking at straight on, you can definitely see the bottom jaw and you can see the tongue. But looking at it from any angle except from upside down, you're not going to see the top of the jaw. The top of the beak. And next is... I guess I can just do the neck next. It should hopefully be pretty easy. Which is literally just right here. Boom. That one's the easiest of all the stickers. I feel, because that one's just one small sticker that fits perfectly. The next one is going to be a pain. It says to wrap them from the... Oh no, it does say wrap them from the front. Well, hopefully whatever the issue is, it gets sorted out. Oh yeah, these are gonna look like crap, probably. Because how many stickers is that I have to get accurate? This is more and more making me think that I want to say screw it and just paint it. I am dreading this tail piece here. The more I apply stickers, because how many is that anyway? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. That's about 32, I think. Quick math, because Minecraft. You could always use paint. I'm seriously thinking that, at least for the talons. Because the stickers, I feel, are mostly just so that way you don't have to paint with this sort of model kit. Since it would primarily be for, like, a younger audience, I guess. People who are just starting to get into these sorts of model building. See how well I can actually do one of the tail ones. I'm going to take the tail off, because that would definitely make it easier than trying to navigate an entire model. Oops. I'll be very careful. That's not too bad. I probably could have gone a little bit higher on it, but... yeah. Sub-assemblies are your friend? Yeah. Just makes it a whole lot easier to do one piece, rather than holding an entire model to fit stuff on. Honestly, this is kind of relaxing. Oh yeah, it even suggests taking it off. And actually, it specifically also recommends taking off this piece to put the stickers on. Which should definitely make it a lot easier as well. Are there really 32 of these? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, there's 16, so what are the other half? Oh, on the other side, of course. Should have guessed that. And specifically not bad at multiples of 8, solely because of how much Minecraft I've played over time. Come on. Oh. Whew. I'm very lucky that these are falling sticker side up. Like the sticky side up. I screw up and drop one. There we go. That one was actually nearly perfect, I think. Remember those words if you start building and painting Warhammer models? There's Dragon Mall. Dragon if I ever actually get it. I'm sure painting is a whole lot harder than doing the stickers, at least, because you actually have to worry about the paint itself. Because it does seem neat, but it also seems very challenging. One thing that I kinda want to try is 3D printing my Warrior of Light from 14, and then painting her. But that one would definitely be a lot harder, because I'd have an actual palette to worry about to make her look accurate. I just need to go silent whenever I'm trying to stick these actually on. That's 4. And it's already feeling like I'm done like 20 of them. On to the next one. There's so many options of things to make and paint. One other thing I've considered doing is getting a 3D print of the Amarot mask for stuff like, what was it? Like if I did FanFest or anything, but now that my face is out there, I kinda just figure there's not much of a point. If I end up doing anything IRL, my face gets seen, now it's just kind of not a big deal to me. Which I feel is kind of a good thing. Because the idea of constantly worrying about my face being seen if I ever tried to do any sort of IRL stream was one big discouragement from trying something like that. But now it's just an option. Because one thing I actually considered was possibly a cooking stream, just trying to make the Knight's bread from 14 or something. But originally I was like, how would I go about this? Trying to think of maybe like a mask or something and so on, but honestly it would be kind of a neat stream just to do a cooking one. Though I am still going to be sticking with being a VTuber for the most part. Just because I prefer the whole VTubing aesthetic and the fact that I don't have to constantly worry about my face and how I look that day and so on, because I'd definitely be anxious about looking like crap. As long as you don't reveal your real name, yeah, that's the main thing I want to avoid. Honestly, the only people who might end up finding out my real name would be my static if I do FanFest next year. Or next FanFest. But Other than that, I plan to keep anything like that completely private. Who knows, that might eventually, depending on how streaming goes, be a concern. Because I'm already fully aware of how easy it is to actually dock someone. Let me put this back away. There we go. And I just realized that since I'm not VTubing, my talking is just kind of sitting there while everything's just sitting on my desk. Rather than having a way to see me as I talk. Next one. I find it a whole lot easier just to pause to talk and then take a minute to actually stick the sticker on and then go back to talking. Yeah, the internet, I will always be a random Canadian, I figure. And I don't think I'll ever do true face cam stuff. Like, I'm not going to be doing the absolutely everything to make sure my face is never seen sort of thing that some people might, but I'm not going to be straight up throwing it out there. Like, if I do a cooking stream, I'm probably going to at least put on a face mask. But if I do a cooking stream, I'd need to at least get a lapel mic, I figure. Because all I have for mics is my... Actually... Ow! I accidentally jabbed myself with these. The tweezers are very pointy. It's stuck in my leg because absentmindedly holding it. Yeah, if I do a cooking stream, I'll probably put on just a face mask or something. And well, there's not much else. Oh, is Twitch having issues again? Did it just go back to having issues? Hello? Okay, let's see if that fixes it. Hello? Streamlabs? Okay, there we go. Let's pop back up properly. I'm very careful about what I'll actually put out about myself, because I know full well just how easy it is for people to actually dox you if they really want to. It actually reminds me of something kind of neat. Did you guys see that they found the... What was it? The ending skybox for Portal, I believe it was. Like, a guy who does GeoGuessr just straight up found the coordinates because of a few landmarks, which is actually kind of terrifying, honestly. Because, like, that means if you put out a landmark, it's entirely possible for someone who's good enough at that sort of thing to find exactly where your picture was taken, even with only minimally identifying stuff like a river or something like that in the background, or like power lines and how they're set up. It's freaky. And then there was that whole 4chan He Will Not Divide Us thing where 4chan used stuff like contrails to find flags that Shia LaBeouf put up. Like, full-on sort of shit that you'd expect from the FBI, but just normal people can do it. know, that's gonna be annoying. I have to quickly put on the next one because I skipped one by accident. Come on. I feel like the more of these I do, the quicker I get at doing them. Either I'm getting better, or I just care less about getting it perfect with each one I put on. And come to think of it, I can actually stream stuff from my phone now. Which means some things might be an option. I found out that's going to be a pain to try and stream Ever Crisis from it. Because I can't actually send footage straight from my phone to my computer to then send over to my Streamlabs itself. So if I were to stream a game from it, it would have to be straight from the phone, which means all my custom stuff, like my VTuber model, would be gone. So I'm not sure if I would. The other option is turning on hardware emulation on my computer and doing the whole Google Play Games thing, but I really don't want to try and mess around my BIOS to enable that. Mostly just because I don't want to risk anything happening to my my motherboard. Or anything, because I am looking at building a new one, but that's still a ways off. Though, actually, it's closer than it was before. The main thing is I have to look for pieces that are within a decent budget. Because sadly, I can't even upgrade my computer with how old it is. Like, my motherboard only accepts DDR3 RAM, which is stupid expensive because nobody makes it anymore except for legacy, like, company machines that still run it. That need, for whatever reason, specifically, like, a 10-year-old environment. It's actually wild just how much more expensive it is to keep running an old computer than it is to, in the end, just go with a new one. It's like 2 terabytes of one of those things that stick into your motherboard to give you more storage space. Like $100. If you want an external or internal, it's like $100 for less than a terabyte. Which is wild. It's starting to get sore. Actually, I finished this model kit before... Oh, saying unstable again. Hello? God damn it. Hopefully that fixed it again. Testing. There we go. Here's the next one. Loving Speed Paint 2.0 from Armor Painter. Even the original Speed Paint from this is pretty good. Interesting. I might have to check that out then. And also, welcome in, Dalen. How's it going? How's your day been? If you're just tuning in, I am doing a Pokemon model kit. I'm actually getting fairly close to done. I'm just getting all the stickers applied right now. Which is a pain. This one doesn't want to go on quite as easily. There we go. Not too bad. I see that. Pretty cool. Well, I hope you Enjoy, I take it you do that sort of stuff, considering you have a recommendation on who to check out for it. And stick. Alright, almost done this, and then I need to do the talons next. Mostly minis and terrain. Interesting. Terrain seems like it'd be pretty hard. Just trying to make things look natural and everything. Just going from scratch, or just from pre-made pieces, even. So you have to have an idea of how landscape actually looks, and all that. And minis, I've been wanting to get into maybe a little bit. Because I have a few different things I can paint already on hand. Randomness makes it look better since nature's pretty random. That's actually pretty handy, because, yeah, you gotta focus on how nature would make things look. There's not a lot of straight lines except for very specific materials in nature. And it never treats things equally, really. Here we go. That's the whole tail done. Actually, I can just straight up take off the feet to stick on. Where is it? The stickers. Okay, yeah, this one definitely needs stickers on both sides to look decent. Actually, they don't look too bad for the application. Yeah, the sticker's already coming off the one talon. I think I got that stuck on now. Stickers are a pain, decals even more so. I've heard some of the most difficult part of putting together any of these sorts of models. Because if it's even slightly skewed, it'll always look off. And you can't usually put them back together. And like peel them off and stick them back on. I wonder if I should these or not. Yeah, screw it. May as well. I'm already partway done. Worst case, I can always try and take them off and do a new, or just paint them or something. It's not even sticking on properly. Damn it. Streams seems to have had issues again. that might have fixed it again. Hopefully that works. And yeah, I think I'm gonna not bother with the talons because the stickers aren't actually even sticking, really. They keep coming apart. So that I'll just hold off and eventually paint or something, or just leave as is. It's just annoying. The rest of the stickers worked fine. It's just that one specific set of stickers. Other than that, the model looks good. I'm quite happy with it. Which way does this go in? It's this way? There we go. That looks to be about right, I think. I am going to keep the stickers for if the feet end up bothering me. But otherwise, that looks good. It's funny, I'm pretty sure it even says that in the actual picture of the finished product that they used for the box, that they painted the model instead of using stickers. Does go always try to use touch of glue sticker? Maybe, but I figure if I'm using something like glue, I'd rather just straight up paint it. Because glue is gonna mess with the thing anyway, so I may as well just go full mess and go with something that might look better than a sticker, rather than something that might leave residue. I've gotta do my cleanup. Makes sense, gonna lurk. Alright, well, enjoy the lurk. I'm gonna be quickly boxing up the extra junk. And since that was only an hour, I think I can quickly see if I can dig out one other model kit thing I have and put that together as well. So it'll be 2 model kits for the price of 1 stream. It will be... It'll look like nothing's happening right now, but I'll be muting it while I quickly try to find it. And it also gives me a chance to grab water and everything again. So I'll be right back. Where's the mute button? Alright, and I'm back. So I have these other two model kits, which are Doctor Who ones, because I used to actually be really into Doctor Who. I kind of stopped watching around the Capaldi era. I think maybe the writing just wasn't interesting at that point. The TARDIS and K9, I'm going to also quickly switch my title over. Oh. Exclamation Park Building. Title. There we go. Actually, I'll... No, I don't want to turn on shield mode. Actually, I might also quickly poll it which one you guys want to see first, if there's a preference. I'm gonna put it just for 1 minute, and I'll let people spend their channel points. So it'll be just 1 minute, and it gives me a chance to also drink and everything. They both seem... It seems like this one is probably the one that's going to be harder to build out of the two. No, it actually seems like they might be about more or less the same in terms of difficulty. The only concern is hopefully not screwing up the tabs. Because they seem like they need a lot more focus than other ones. Okay, so no preference, so I'll have to decide. I'll probably do the TARDIS first, because I feel like K9 is going to be more difficult with more angles and stuff. Is there an easy way to open this without, like, destroying the wrapper? Nah, it doesn't look like it. That's unfortunate. I was hoping to keep it. Unless... Nah, it looks like I'm gonna have to just cut it open or something. Do I have... I should have a knife somewhere. Whatever. There we go. Ooh, solid. Looks like there are 2 sheets of things. Ooh, that's a lot of tabs. That's a little bit concerning. I feel like there's a very decent chance I might screw it up. Also, is my thing frozen again? It seems like it might be. Yes, it is. There we go. Hopefully that's back to normal. Just waiting to see. There we go. Let me just switch my view to 160p. Okay. suggest needle nose pliers, but I feel like these should work well enough. Insert tab, twist 90 degrees. Okay, so some say you're supposed to screw them in, some say you're supposed to bend if it says triangle. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a very complicated one. Like, look at that. I feel like a single mistake will completely ruin the model. Well, I guess start with one. The first one thing. Let's flip it so that way this looks like it's in the same spot. It looks like it's like this, perhaps? Yeah, it looks like this is how it is. The first thing I need is this. The other thing I have to be concerned about is possibly getting cut by the metal. Because my hand's already sore to begin with. These are bent 90 degrees each. So you should use needle nose pliers probably. That looks to be about 90, I think. Is my stream locked again? Hello? Oh, no it isn't. Oh, and it looks like there's also the possibility of my reflection. Oh well. Alright, that looks to be about 90. This looks to be about 90. Actually, that needs to go a little bit further, it looks like. There, now that looks to be about 90. This one I have to bend a little bit differently. There, that looks like those are all about 90 degrees now. And then I need a cylinder. That's gonna be a weird one to do. This seems to be the cylinder. Cut that, I guess. back's getting a bit sore just from the way I'm sitting. I have to actually do a second kit in a while instead. Supposed to roll this, which is a little bit worrying. It is made to roll, luckily. I feel like there's a pretty good chance this is my first screw-up. It doesn't look like it's gonna fit quite right. One side fits in, one side doesn't quite. Nope, just barely fit it in, but it's gonna look a little bit janky. Ow. Ow. There. And it looks like I'm supposed to twist these. How would you do this without these? Seriously. I'm glad I was able to borrow this, but I feel bad for anyone who doesn't have, like, full-on miniatures pliers. I am full-on struggling even with them. I'm gonna lean back to see if I can get a better focus. There we go. Seems like that's in properly now. Ugh. Yeah, I might do this later. Because it's constantly being hunched over for like 20 minutes. Or what is this now? An hour and a half? Yeah, I think I'll do these as a secondary stream, so I'll quickly wrap this up for now. Actually, I can just throw it in the model kit box. It also gives my hands a chance to rest since they are beyond sore as well. So I'll be switching to just doing some regular gameplay probably. But I will almost certainly be coming back to do these. Because I can only do so long, it seems. Okay, that's in there. I will, in the end, take 5 to stretch and switch to my actual streaming setup stuff. I won't be bothering with my face cam because my phone is actually decently low on battery, but yeah, I will be... Actually, I wonder if I can just directly switch to my BRB almost instantly. So yeah, I will be right back.